Climate change is staring all of us in our eyes. But the question is the world doing enough to protect the environment? Let's find out how serious climate change is and how it is affecting you and me across the world on a daily basis through some recent reports on climate change. India was ranked 7th among countries most affected by devastating impact of climate change globally in 2019 as per the Global Climate Risk Index 2021. The Germany-based German Watch NGO published the report on January 25th this year. The report said extremely severe cyclone Fani had affected 28 million people in India and neighboring country Bangladesh. This had caused the economic loss of around $8.1 billion. The report further says between 2000 and 2019, more than 476,000 people lost their lives as the direct result of more than 1,000 extreme weather events globally. And do you know what amount of economic loss did the world incur and suffer? Well, the world suffered an economic loss of around $2.56 trillion in purchasing power parities. Now, this was the figure of the direct result of climate change. Another 11.8 million people were affected by intense monsoon globally with economic damage of around $10 billion. Let us look at some other recent reports on climate change that will shock you. As per the Oxfam International, the richest of the rich are polluting the world and driving climate change, while the poorest of the poor are suffering the greatest consequences and ramifications. The report says that the richest 1% of the global population have used 2 times as much carbon as the poorest 50% in the last 25 years. Well, we know that fossil fuels, which are carbon-based, are burned in factories that produce carbon dioxide, and then the carbon dioxide emissions trap heat in the Earth's atmosphere that results in global warming. It is a well-known fact that burning fossil fuels and the related processes that result in carbon dioxide emission are a big source of economic profit and wealth for many. And the coronavirus pandemic has deteriorated the economic inequality. For example, the wealth of the billionaires increased by $3.9 trillion between March 18 and December 31st, 2020. On the other hand, the number of people living on less than $5.50 a day may have increased to around 500 million in 2020 as per Oxfam report. That's really worrying. Climate change is also affecting pregnancy and unborn children. A recent report by the Lancet Planetary Health Journal that publishes reports on health, planet and sustainable development says that air pollution leads to more pregnancy losses. As per the reports, out of 34,197 women who suffered pregnancy loss due to air pollution, around 77% of cases were from India compared to 12% from Pakistan and 11% from Bangladesh. The air pollution has resulted in miscarriages and stillbirths. The lead author of the study, Dr. Tao Xu of Peking University, China, said that South Asia has the highest burden of pregnancy loss globally and is one of the most PM2% polluted regions in the world. He further said that poor air quality could be responsible for considerable burden of pregnancy loss in the region. The researchers found that the pregnancy loss related to air pollution was more common in the Northern Plain region in India. Let's talk about another report where India has come down on the Climate Change Performance Index. Climate Change Performance Index 2021 that was released in Germany on December 7, 2020 has ranked India at the 10th position. Let me remind you that India has come down from 9th position last year to 10th this time. The Climate Change Performance Index is developed by not-for-profit organization German Watch and New Climate Institute, Germany, together with Climate Action Network. This organization prepares the index to enhance transparency in international climate politics. And let me tell you one thing. This is also the second time that the US, which is the largest historical polluter, is ranked 61st at the bottom. Let me tell you one more thing. Even though some countries have performed well in the CCPI report, no country is on the path to meet the Paris Agreement commitment of restricting the temperature rise to 1.5 degrees Celsius to ensure the global warming rise below 2% degrees Celsius by the end of the century.